It's a place where I always love to come back because I also did my master's in international human rights law from Oxford University, and it is a kind of a for me it's a place where I would love to come back again and again. And when it is an opportunity to talk about a person like Mr. Tarique Rahman, obviously it's kind of doubles the joy. So I have grown up in a family where one of my uncles is greatly involved in politics, particularly Bangladesh Nationalist Party's politics. His name is Kajol Jalali. So I'm always kind of aware of Mr. Tarique Rahman's political philosophy, ideology. So that's always like kind of a kind of a thing impressed me to know more about his political career and political life. This book, I'll just make some comments on this book. I will just share my thoughts actually after reading this book, what I have felt about the policies that Mr. Rahman has taken up and what actually the book has kind of tried to reflect on. So the book actually has strongly emphasized on political and personal dimension of Mr. Rahman's life, and tracing his path from his childhood to till date in a very detailed and engaging manner. And as I said, alongside it has explained Bangladesh political crisis and particularly what has happened in last 14 years. And over the 14 years, Mr. Rahman has faced significant challenges, but his stance against the fascist regime is kind of a testament to his resilience, his commitment, his dedication to the people of Bangladesh. I think this book has very nicely mentioned he is one of the few leaders in the whole world whose human rights has been kind of curtailed severely, and his persecution was one of the major strategy of the government. It was a strategic move of the fascist regime to suppress his political career, to muzzle his voice, and also his freedom of expression was curtailed. None of his speeches, which is made for the people of Bangladesh, was given a chance to be circulated during that regime. So this book meticulously documents the persistent threats that have overshadowed Mr. Tarique Rahman's political journey. His career has been continually imperiled by a series of false cases brought against him, not only to undermine the credibility, but also to suppress his influence, to silence his voice, to damage his reputation, and sabotage his political career. So nothing is that since today's program about to know about what are the future policies. So Mr. Rahman, if you read this book, you will get to understand that how visionary he is and how his visionary contributions in policy formulations in terms of making a better Bangladesh. And this book recounts many political events of his life. And it is very good read when you see the extract in this book has been, you'll see a chapter written on his vision that actually he shared in 2005 in a roundtable discussion which is organized by Manav Jamin, and also some other interviews when he gave the interviews and how he actually talked about Bangladesh to making a better Bangladesh, how to work for inclusive democracy. And also his vision, he says in an interview recently in an interview with the Financial Times that he does not just want to focus on garments industry, he also wants to make Bangladesh a supply hub for retailers like Amazon, eBay. So he wants to make Bangladesh economically self-sufficient. So he really, the statement he made is really kind of, and the people of Bangladesh actually kind of put confidence in his statement. That is something I believe he said, we strongly believe that we are in a position to form the Bangladesh alone. This is the statement he made in an interview with the Financial Times. And so his visions to make a better Bangladesh, to make a democratic Bangladesh. We have seen what has happened in the last 14 years. It's very much clear from his interviews, and obviously if you read this book, it is very much apparent there. Mr. Rahman's philosophy is rooted in mobilizing people at the grassroots level, which is a vision that remains central to the goal of establishing a democratic Bangladesh. So the book mentioned, and I quote here, which is really very interesting to know, his means Mr. Rahman's message is clear and precise: unite and connect the grassroots people to the process of production and national policies, make them financially self-reliant, and empower them in every sphere of social life. You may know he has recently introduced 31 points, and which further reflects how to connect with the people in the grassroots level, how to listen to them, how to value their feedback. So despite the hardship Mr. Rahman faced while in exile, Mr. Rahman remained silent, but he remained distant, he remained silent, but he never gave up. He still, his organizational skill remained still strong. He reinvented the relationship with party leaders at all levels, rebuilding the party with necessary changes. Through years marked by authoritarian clampdown and political suppression, he has kept alive the hope of democratic and just Bangladesh. So given the current political and political situation and fragile economy in Bangladesh, it is evident that Mr. Rahman is the only hope to reshape the political landscape. Mr. Rahman also recognizes the generational shift in politics. He is open to embracing the energy and potential of young generation. We have seen that the young generation who have grown up under mistrust, corruption, and in an undemocratic nation. I believe it is a hope that they will be guided in the right direction under his navigation. Last but not least, I firmly believe that only through his vision and policies in Bangladesh can reverse the brain drain, can restore trust in its domestic institution. Although the brain drain concept is quite outdated, because these days everything is live streamed. People can benefit and be benefited being in any corner of the world. But thing is that here I believe his policy would include the diaspora community's knowledge and expertise, and who can call upon whenever necessary. So I believe his leadership offers hope for a shared future where people, communities, nation work together towards a common goal and for a better collective outcome. As the book concludes, so too I, with a powerful quotation from Mr. Rahman. He says, "Change in power does not mean a shift in state authority, but rather a qualitative transformation of the state and politics." So obviously in this precarious state of our nation, we really look forward not to have a simple alter or changes. We are eagerly waiting for fundamental and systematic shift in country's political structure, policies, and leadership. Thank you.